Welcome back to another Twin Cap. Today, Jake and I will be talking about season 2, episode 12 of Twin Peaks: The Black Widow. Jake, what did you think about this episode?
Oh, this is for Twin Peaks. I
I
I
think
watched
so.
the Black Widow movie in preparation for this
We
episode.
should have watched that with this one and just compared the two.
Dude, uh respectfully, yes, we should have.
Yeah, Black Widow and The Black Widow are totally separate, but have more in common than you'd think.
Yeah, okay. We should hey, you know what we should have gotten bitten by a Black Widow spider just for this episode.
Yeah, just go
Uh,
down the rabbit hole.
I wonder if you can do you think you can buy a Black Widow on eBay?
Oh, me, I don't know about eBay, but I'm sure you could totally buy one for someone.
Let's
They're
see
all
what
over the
happens.
place.
I just typed it into eBay. It's probably just gonna be a bunch of books or something.
Yeah, I'm sure there's somewhere on the internet where you can buy spiders and
All right. I don't know why
Black
I looked
Widows.
at it because I hate spiders. Um, Another great episode from Twin Peaks, as far as I'm
Yeah,
concerned.
we both watched this one a while ago. We just got kind of busy with life, so it's been a few days, almost about a week since we've done this. So I don't remember a lot about it, but the weirder moments stand out to me the most. Not necessarily the plot progression. I'd say this is like the most midpoint episode of a TV show you could ever have because there wasn't a ton of plot progression, but there were some weird things that happened that where there are still some questions.
And it's weird how like some of the choices that they're making, where it's like there's this guy Earl. I
Yeah,
guess
Wyndham Earl. Yeah.
it's Cooper's ex partner, and they're playing
Yep.
chess through like a newspaper. And like this is the kind of thing that I feel like in most shows this would be like a pre-established rivalry of some kind.
Yep.
You know what I
Yep.
mean? But we haven't even met this character yet, and so our introduction to the character is this kind of trope that's usually reserved for like established relationships. So it's a very interesting storytelling choice from the Lynch and co here.
Yeah, he's very much Wyndham Earl is definitely like he's playing like the world's most aggressive game of chess. And we don't really even know because he's obviously the human threat, right? There's obviously a supernatural threat going on because what's in the woods, right? That's kind of the question. Okay, we get who killed Laura Palmer. Now what's in the woods? But we also have Wyndham Earl, who's this human issue where it's like, okay, so we have like these two things to worry about, but like which one is more dangerous? Because we don't really know what the deal is with Earl yet, you know?
You know, that makes me think of Agents of Shield.
Really? The
There,
same
there's a
thing,
moment,
kinda?
there's a thing in season 3 of Agents of Shield where there's this like there's a human threat running parallel with a supernatural threat, and the twist that you don't really see coming is they combine them, like they intertwine them into one new thing. So that makes me feel like, oh shit, is fucking Bob gonna possess Wyndham Earl or some shit?
Yeah. And the episode started weird too because there's Bobby's home and their mom, they're still waiting for his dad to come home, and then there's like lightning and a bright light, and he just walks in. It looks like he just survived like a plane crash.
Mm-hmm.
And that's another thing where
He's just there.
yeah, and he doesn't even ask. He's not even like phase. He's just like, did I miss work? Like there's no explanation whatsoever about where he was or what happened. But obviously, the Air Force is involved too somehow with something weird. They were taking his vanishing very seriously, but we don't really know what happened with it yet.
Audience members should note that Tyler and I were discussing joining the military about 30 minutes ago.
Yes.
Signs.
Yes. Yeah. Don't do it.
Yeah, don't do it. You'll
Do
get
not
probed.
do it.
You'll get probed by an alien. Um, yeah.
Like,
That was a
what do you
very
think is in the woods? What do you think caused him to disappear? Do you think it's aliens or something else?
well. I the one thing I didn't like about this episode is another one of like another Air Force a major no Colonel Riley informs Cooper that the major's disappearance is a matter of national security, and he kind of basically alludes that, oh, this message that you got, it wasn't from outer space, it's from the woods.
Yeah.
which to me, I was like, but I wanted it to be from outer space. Like, I can't tell you, like, that was actually really disappointing. I was literally like, but it was way cooler when it was from space. Why would you take that away from me? You know what I mean? If you like, it's one thing if it's like a type of show where it's like, oh, it's making you think that there are aliens, but then the twist is, oh, it's all human, which is what Disclosure Day should have been.
Mhm.
But no, we already know that like the owls are not what they seem, and then there's fucking demons and all kinds of like mystical giants and shit. So if we can have all of that, why can't we just let me have aliens, man? You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
it's one of this is one of those shows where, he always is kind of going against expectations because this very much follows a formula where you can kind of see where the show is going. You're like, oh, okay, cool. It's like the only show and piece of media where I'm okay with that happening because it's always weirder than what I expect. But typically I would hate this. Like
Yeah.
if because we're promised so many different things throughout the show, not just aliens, but like things with Laura, supernatural entities, this weird room, and you and I have had so many theories, but we're typically wrong all the time. But it's great. Every time we're just like, okay, this is cool. you
There's
know?
something I'm still wondering about from several episodes back that I'm waiting until I finish the show because I assume this is I'm kind of assuming that Lynch is never going to answer this question with this show. So I'm waiting until I finish watching the show to like Google it because I don't want to get any spoilers. But do you remember when the giant appears to Cooper at the end of that one episode and he's like, "It's happening again,"
Hmm.
and Leland is or Bob Leland is killing Maddie, and and so this message is kind of given to Cooper, but at the same time, uh, Donna, James, and Bobby all kind of sense it as well.
Yeah.
Like, especially Bobby, I was like, because like if it's like I don't know, I guess like it's just like oh, it's something connected to Laura is happening. They were all connected to Laura. Like it could be that simple, but it's like those four people in that bar had this moment of like, and like they don't consciously know maybe, but they just never go anywhere with it. And so I'm like, there's got to be something more there, but I don't think they're ever going to answer that explicitly.
Don't you like how there's just if this was real life and like Twin Peaks was Lake Arrowhead, like it actually was, and the townspeople, they were real or whatever. There's no like the thing I love about Twin Peaks is that it's everyone like just has acceptance. Like everything is what it is. You know what I mean? Like there's never any like doubting or that's how people would typically react. They'd be like, "No, no, I don't believe
The
you." But
only doubt we really get is from people outside of Twin Peaks.
yeah, no, literally, those are the only people who come in. They're just like they do doubt it for sure. But everyone else in Twin Peaks is even Cooper a little like he's for the most part will just kind of takes whatever he sees. He never just goes like, "Oh my gosh!" He's just like, "This happened. We have to use it now as a piece of evidence." And everyone's like, "Okay."
He must have seen some shit in Tibet.
I know, yeah, this Wyndham Earl guy, he might be really freaking bad. But speaking of him, it's funny because Cooper's like looking to buy property now in this episode, like buy a house in Twin Peaks, which I don't blame him. It's great. It's a great place. But that quickly becomes like an investigation because he notices the tire tracks on the ground when the person said like nobody comes around there. Then he finds the cocaine and the baby laxative, and he's like, okay, like something's going on. And it quickly becomes another investigation.
I feel like with this whole like chess game that he's playing with Wyndham Earl, like I can totally see this kind of hear me out. I could see this becoming kind of like I don't want to you said that Lynch subverts expectations and stuff and like that's very real, but I could see this being in like a Sherlock Holmes uh
Mm.
Moriarty kind of vibe. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Because he's already kind of like that Sherlock Holmes detective kind of figure, except he's much more you know he's much more spiritual than typical Sherlock figures, which I think is interesting.
I didn't think about that. We just watched the Young Sherlock. It's very similar, kind of, with what's going on. But dude, the standout for sure,
Bowling shoes.
dude, Ben Horn.
Sorry.
I was like, did he say that? I was like, did Ben Horn say that?
It's a joke I stole from Larry the Cable Guy. It makes no sense to anyone but me.
So we will be back next week with our recap. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, got a blast.
Yeah.
Ben Horn, dude. Yeah, I'm glad
Dude,
that.
Confederate soldier Robert E. Lee, just full on like the Gettysburg model. Like he's just full on crazy now.
Can we talk about how much of a fucking dweeb Bobby is, dude? Like he comes in there to like try to manipulate Ben Horn, but he doesn't have the balls to actually do it. Like he
No,
hasn't
he's
even
like working for
negotiated
Ben
pay.
now. Yeah, he works for Ben. He's like going to look after Hank, and he's like somehow become the most employable person in Twin Peaks. Like he's kind of an important character now because he's connected. He's like the connective tissue between those plot lines.
And he's such a fucking dork. I kind of he needs to get his ass beat eventually.
Yeah, I know. I go back and forth with him because I do like whenever they were hanging around Leo, that was hilarious, dude. I was like, that's
Oh,
kind of
I
funny.
like him in the show. Like I'm glad he's part of the show.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
I just want him to get his ass beat.
Yeah,
Um,
the Nadine storyline is really silly.
yeah, that's the one. Like when I was watching this with Julie, she was my partner. She was kind of like, "Why is this even in the show? Like, what is even going on here?" And I
It's
kind of feel the same way. Like I want to like it, but it's a little bit like, okay, it's getting a
it
little old.
makes me laugh, and it's gonna be weird. I think you'll understand what I'm saying, and the people watching will understand. This show is like very weird, and I love it. That part of the show is like weird in a very different way. Like
It's
this
almost
would
it's like it's not weird in the right way.
no, yeah, this is like this is something that feels like it would be in a 90s TV show. Like the weird section, I just don't like it. Like it's not doing anything for me. It's just like totally different tone. Feels like a different show.
Do you remember where this goes?
I don't remember at all. I wish I did, but I don't hate it, but it's just weird. It's always very jarring when it happens, like in the school, and none of the high schoolers look their age. They all look so old, dude.
Well, I don't like how like I don't know. I guess it kind of makes sense because everybody was cheating on everybody.
Hmm.
But it seemed like her love for Ed was like real and pure back before she like lost her mind. Now she's like wanting to cheat on Ed with this Mike guy. And for me it's just kind of like, oh, so
Yeah, she thinks he's flirting, and it's odd. Like it's just kind of it feels very like John Hughes kind of.
yeah.
It's just doesn't really fit the tone. It's
I
that's why I
wonder
don't like it.
if that was kind of purposeful.
I don't know. I'd be very. That's one of the main storylines I'd be curious to ask. Like, why did you choose to do this?
Yeah, like it almost feels like it's supposed to be tonally jarring. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
And if that's what it's trying to do, then I like it. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
if it was intentional, I love it. But
It doesn't feel intentional.
it doesn't for some reason. I don't know why. Just because it's the only thing out of the whole show so far that stuck out to me. Like it's just like okay, you know.
Well, so we also got these two old guys and one of their brothers, and the dude one of them died in his sleep after marrying this young lady.
Yeah, I had a heart attack. Yep,
Lena. So we're still getting new characters. We're still getting new
I forgot
lore
about them.
drops.
Yeah, I forgot about them.
And like Lucy walks in on them, like walks in on all the men talking to her later on, and they're just like enthralled. They're just like in trance.
Yeah, she's like the only one who realizes they're acting like that. That was kind of another weird scene.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, okay, this is just
Well, it makes me because like everyone was in love with Laura. Everyone was like, "Oh, Laura, I loved her," and it makes me feel like, "Oh, is there some kind of like magic spell happening? Is like Lena the new Laura, and like something that was with Laura got transferred to her somehow? I don't know, maybe not, but it there's something there. I don't
Do
know what
you
they're trying to do.
hate do you hate the James storyline or no?
Not yet.
I don't
I
mind it, dude. I feel like it's not that bad.
like I kind of already like I already thought, okay, James is a cheater, so I'm like, it's not phased me at all, you know.
Yeah, this is like again, this is like this storyline is where people say, "Oh, I accidentally changed the channel. This is something different." I don't think that. I think it still fits. Like the tone is still in line with the
Yeah, I
show,
agree. I don't know. I don't understand that at all.
and even though I don't think it really goes anywhere, especially with Evelyn Marsh, the Nadine thing is by far that's where I feel like I changed the channel. Where I'm like okay, are we watching like a TV show in a TV show? You know what I mean? It feels like someone's watching like a '90s TV show in Twin Peaks, but I don't mind it. I don't
Yeah,
mind it.
like it reminds me of like the Pentateuchal documentary hypothesis, like where it's like it seems like there's multiple stories woven into one, and
Yeah,
to produce like a new story. And it makes me think that like maybe Mark Frost cooked up, or is that his name, Mark Frost?
yeah, Mark Frost. Yeah,
like cooked up this Nadine thing, and Lynch was like, "All right, I'll let you have it," or something like that. Somewhere in the writers' room, somebody cooked, and everybody else was like, "All right, fine, we'll accommodate you. We'll, you know what I mean?" So
Yeah.
yeah.
And then finally, I guess Josie, you want to hit on her real quick. She's like a maid now. Catherine's maid.
Oh, dude, I hate Catherine, and I hate that Catherine's. I hate that Catherine's like husband is like letting it happen.
I know this is
Because
the
just
power
a couple
dynamic is
episodes
flipped.
ago, Catherine's husband was like, "Oh, I love Josie." Well, evidently not.
Yeah, and Josie like appeared to have control over both Catherine and the mill, but now it's like I feel like she's just at the bottom again, like completely cornered, no power whatsoever.
And like, where's the sheriff? Does the sheriff not know about what Josie's going through right
I
now?
don't,
Can't try to
dude,
get her out of it.
I know, I like that storyline, but it pisses me off the most out of all of them because there's so much back and forth, dude. Like the power dynamic flips so much, and it makes me angry.
Yeah, yeah, fuck this show, dude. Let's just stop.
You know, I was gonna say like I this is probably one of my least favorite episodes of the show, but the having broken down the episode, I like it, dude. This kind of makes me like the show more. I was like, this is a good episode.
Dude, it's like it makes me want to move to Lake Arrowhead, man. Like
I know,
I
dude.
just because like think about the community in Lake Arrowhead and like the surrounding towns. Like you can literally kind of mentally map it onto this world too.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
yeah. There's the blueprint. So like I think of that show whenever I'm like, oh, they're up there by Lake Arrowhead.
yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know what this whole thing is going on with Major Briggs. And also like I think like the actor who plays Major Briggs and the actor who plays Bob, like they're both great in their roles, but it's hard to buy that Bobby is Major Briggs' son.
Yeah, dude. I don't buy it at all. I just don't. I don't see it. Like, yeah,
Like,
I don't see it
like
either.
I can see how the writers wrote this. Like, I can see how like that kind of man could have a son like that, but just the casting is off.
The casting's way off.
Like they don't cast well together. You know what I mean? So
No, yeah, no,
it's
he's
hard to it kind of takes me out of it a little bit.
yeah, no, I agree with you. I can never buy like that scene in the diner where they talk to each other. I didn't feel the connection whatsoever. Like that scene didn't hit for me because I'm like, I just don't believe that that's his dad.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
But
It's like
I mean, I love the characters though. I still love them. So, but yeah, great episode. Having broken it down, I realized I really liked it. So,
oh
I can't
man.
wait for 13. Do you want to say anything else about this one or no?
Um, I guess just the only thing is like bowling shoes. Um, no, like Major Briggs, he comes back and he's like, "How long was I gone?"
Yeah.
Like almost suggesting like he's been away for a long time. And they're like 2 days, which to me doesn't feel like that long. And he's like, "Oh, I thought it felt much shorter." And so it's just like, wait, what?
Yeah.
It's
No,
very
yeah. Yeah.
like shut up, Major Briggs.
I
Um,
know. I know.
I don't know what's going on there. I don't think it's aliens. I'm not certain it really has much. It may have something to do with Bob again and the demons because I feel like it happened in the woods and there was also owls in the woods and
Mhm.
we saw Bob's like spirit floating through the woods and stuff. So I don't know. I got my eye on that, and then I've got my eye on the whole James and Evelyn situation. Evelyn's brother is also another fucking coward. Like
Yeah, he is.
like I understand that like you don't want to get into your siblings' business or whatever, but like you failed. Your family has failed if you produce that kind of situation. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's all my opinions on these fictional characters and their lives. But I'm ready to immerse my. Oh, and I guess we could talk one last thing is the chemistry between Bobby and Audrey, dude.
Oh, yeah.
Like just as actors, I love it. Like it's insane.
Killer, dude. Killer.
It took this long to get those two actors to act off each other like that. Like wow, crazy.
Yeah, the casting for Bobby, Donna, and Audrey, elite. Like just very, very good casting.
And I love it. Like previously, I kind of thought that like Audrey kind of wanted to maybe sleep with Bobby or had chemistry, like feelings, attraction towards Bobby, but she's just using him. Like she's just using him because she's curious about what he's up to and like what's going on with Ben. At least that's my reading on it after this episode.
Yeah. Um, I'm excited to watch episode 13. I'm trying, just since I can't remember how it ends, I'm trying not to get too attached to some of the storylines because I know some of them will probably be abandoned. I can't remember exactly which ones, but I can't wait to keep going. We have 10 episodes left, man, of season 2, so we'll power through it.
It's interesting. So a lot of these characters come back, right, in season 3.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Like I hope Audrey does because this episode is also where like she meets the trans DEA agent
Oh, Denise. Yeah, yeah.
Denise, and she's like, they let women into the DEA or into the FBI. Like women can be agents too, and it's like this light bulb moment for her, which kind of like I don't know. I found it kind of relatable as a man who can do anything he wants.
Yeah.
Like coming from where we come from and like the rural South, there was always this sense that I couldn't do certain things or I couldn't achieve a certain kind of life. At least that's how I felt as a kid. And there was like for me it came in college where light bulb moments, like a gradual awakening, like, oh, I can actually do whatever the hell I want to. It seems like this kind of began for her where she's like, oh, like I can do whatever I want. And so I was like, hell yeah, Audrey, do your
That
thing.
was a good scene. I forgot that was in this episode. That was a really good scene. I
So
like
good.
Denise.
And oh, dude, we forgot one last plot line, dude. The fucking the other guy that might be the father, Lucy's baby.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
I don't
Not
remember his
Andy, but the other guy.
name. Andy and the other guy. He's like
Is it
trying to be
Dick?
like
Is that his name?
might be Uncle Dick, yeah,
Yeah,
something like
yeah.
that. He's trying to be like an uncle figure to this like orphan, and then the orphan like he becomes convinced that the orphan's like trying to kill him and like maybe kill his parents or something. Like it's like goofy,
I
but I
forgot
love
about
it.
that. Yeah, very goofy.
It's funny. I'm looking at Google stuff, and I don't know how many views this has, but it's from the show about the show, the podcast, some YouTube channel. They they said they have like a thing about this episode. Like they're kind of doing we're doing episode by episode reviews,
Yeah.
and their like cover image says worst episode. So apparently, like this might have like a reputation of like
Wait, for
worst.
this the Black Widow episode?
Yeah,
Nah, I didn't think it was the. I mean, I don't think there are bad episodes of this show, even though it was kind of like one of my least favorite, like I mentioned earlier. I still did not dislike it. I loved watching it.
yeah. I mean, I don't know. I mean, like the worst episode of this show, still gonna fucking love. You know what I mean?
Dude, I mean, that's kind of good for us because like this is the worst. Oh, great. Like
Yeah, we're good.
it's awesome. But yeah, we're gonna watch episode 13 very soon, and I'm sure we'll be done with season 2, by the end of the month or August at the soonest. Where can the people find you?
They can find
Bowling
me.
shoes?
They can link shoes. Oh, bowling shoes. Um, um, dude, I feel like a goofball today. I don't know what it is, dude. They can find me at JKHBENNETT. And that's on MySpace and uh Internet, YouTube, AOL, Yahoo, and TikTok.
Same. Tyler
Where can
Thompson
the
for all of
people?
those. Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
I was just gonna. Where can the people find you? But you were already gonna answer.
All of them. MySpace, AOL, Kick.
I
Remember
feel like I'm
Kick?
I'm the worst co-host in the world,
No.
dude.
Hey, we can do whatever we want, dude. There's no rules. Who
There's
cares what
no
people think?
rules.
Yeah, TikTok, Twitter,
Also,
Tyler
if anybody
Tompkins.
out there is watching this and you own a business in San Francisco and you're hiring, hit me up
Yes,
because
he
you
will
boys
be in
put in
San
the work.
Francisco in 3 weeks.
God willing.
Yes. So we will continue to do this regardless wherever we are. We will see y'all soon.